day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Oh, would you be mine? I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood like you. Let's see, can I get in here? I ain't no waiting, get in there. I started shooting less than a minute ago. Let's get in there then. Yeah, let's get in there. What's up, man? What's up, man? I'm just sitting back, watch our channel. I'm sitting back, I don't know, looking on the internet, surfing the internet, and I seen some stuff that, as always, y'all know how I do it. I'm not gonna call no names, but boy, I'm sure seeing some. I see business as usual. I definitely see business as usual. What's up? What's good, MB? Fat Not Fiction. You right, Fat Not Fiction. Boy, I'm seeing the same old crowd of people on social media doing the same old BS garbage. Today I seen Today I see his body can't even put a system in. Now he got a subwoofer out. I said, good Lord about it. The man can't even talk. Now he got so business as usual, man. Business as usual. That's bogus products and bogus products and bogus producers. What do I produce? I produce boxes. Some people like them. Some people that get them love them. Like them. People that do not want me to build boxes don't like them. It comes with the territory. You know, you're gonna have when you get to a certain amount of notoriety or whatever. You're gonna have people not gonna like you. You're not gonna like your success for whatever reason. I've had people not like my success that when you look at it, they successful. Employing people. I'm not employing nobody, so I wonder why you even pay me attention. How am I a threat? I ain't employing nobody. You employing people, and you already and you comment on me. I mean, when I was watering the boxes, they said, "Oh, now we watering the boxes now." And this dude had a distributorship. I was like, "Hey, you paying me that much attention?" And I know you watching this channel. I know you watching this channel because I'm seeing my influence
everywhere.
everywhere. Now everybody talking about clean power. All on social media, clean power. What you mean clean power, dude? Clean power. Like, where they get that? Where they get that? First it was just power by. Now it's clean power. Let me clean this up
They
for y'all, man.
studying the videos.
Yeah, I know y'all be studying my video because a brother told me that he said, man, you telling us the why and the how, enabling us to better design our system for the needs we have. Remember, I tell y'all all the time, my channel is really strictly for just the sound quality live people.
Street beaters.
Street beaters. That's what I call ourselves, street beaters. The dudes that ride down the street, the people say, man, how you beating the neighborhood, this, that, and other. I ain't in the SPL. I ain't in the burping. I'm not a total SQ guy. I'm kind of like in the in-between. And so I decided I was going to help people, design their system. Start doing the cardio discussion thing. And now I recently start having people on it, getting the boxes, and we talk about a variety of topics. And then I also talk about, you want to put the other log on there, baby? Then I also talk about, things that affect the African American community here in America. And I think that's really, really got them teed off. I think that's the biggest, thank you, baby. I think that's the biggest, yeah, put the other log, push the other log close together. For one, they can't duplicate this realness. They can't duplicate this realness, because I'm a real dude, for real. I'm a real dude. I ain't faking. I'm not faking, what's that? I ain't faking like I'm from the hood, because I'm from the hood. I ain't faking that I did that walk, because people that know the lingo and later say, yeah, he did that walk. So I'm me. So it can't be duplicated. But I just call myself trying to help people uh, know how to better design their system, tell the truth. And I'm seeing people say my catchphrases. Now they saying it. I can't wait till I catch one of them talking about some doo-doo. Now I'm saying, man, you the one got the doo-doo too. You got some doo-doo too. You one of the people out top. But anyway, the reason why I gave y'all the title Bogus Products and Bogus Producers. I want y'all to pay attention. I'm gonna say this here for those of y'all who listen. These rib surrounds coming out on these subwoofers, particularly these 8-inch subwoofers. These rib surrounds that are coming out now, and especially the ones coming out on these 8-inch subwoofers, I'm gonna ask y'all a question right here. Who did the rib surrounds on that 8 inches first? Who? Come on. Not on 8 inches. Oh yeah, they did. You sure did. Yeah. The kickers. Yeah. But who? DD. DD. Exactly. DD. Extended range smoke surround. Most of these people that's out now were influenced by DD. No, the Alpine, that's not a rib surround. That's accordion surround, which is being copied now too. But those, cause see, both of us, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you about it, not both of us. Everybody in the cardio close to around my age, they knowing some of y'all do not know. Whereas I went with the truth to try to help you better design your system. They went after your money. And that you didn't know. So if you don't know, I can tell you anything. And I can emulate and imitate the big boys who I know what they're doing and make you think I done came out with something special. These ribs round 8s that y'all seeing coming out, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you what you need to look for. If the surround and the rib on the surround have the same density, it's the same. It don't matter what's on the underside of the surround. If the surround just has the same distancy as the rest, as the ribs, you might as well have made the rib, you might as well have made the surround as high as the rib and left it alone. A good bit of money went into that surround. Not as much as probably, let me be honest with you, it's a business. Whatever somebody comes up with as a new tech, the end consumer is going to pay far more than what the manufacturer paid to have it done. But if it's new tech like DD's rib surround, kickers, rib surround in the corners, the angle thing, the density of the ribs is different from the density of the rest of the surround. That's why it works as the way it's supposed to. Everyone else is giving you the look with no performance. They are copying the look, but not the performance of that surround. You are getting tricked. You're buying doo-doo. Straight up. Kicker and DD both use heat sinks on their subwoofers. The Q class has a heat sink on their subwoofer. It's underneath the spider. Oh, yeah. They call it a uniplate. It's take the heat generated from the voice coil and directly transmit it straight to the basket so you can dissipate with the heat so it'll play cooler, play louder, longer. DD stepped up with their 2508, and everyone else is going forward by putting the heat sink on the motors so that the heat generated in the voice coil through the pole piece will go down that pole into the heat sink and dissipate the air, the energy into the air, the heat into the air. Yeah, DD presses their own spiders. They don't buy ready-made designs. They press their own spider. They press it. They make the spider. Most of the reputable companies is out to have something. Most they gonna have the original baskets. Now some are paying for original baskets. Some are. Some aren't. They're using open source designs and tell you that's not really a factor. That's to saying that's not really a factor is like me buying a F-150 frame, but don't call it F-150, call it F-15. And then put my engine and all that stuff on the inside of it and say that I got better performance when you're gonna look at the frame and say, hey man, that's the Ford aluminum F-150 frame that you put all this other stuff on. I'm getting to you in later term. And those reasons right there is why, man, who gave this dude the voice to speak? America, your country that you say you love so much gave me the right to speak. America, this country that you love so much gave me the right to speak. Gave me my opinion. It just so happens my opinion might not be part of your business as usual. Because I came through and seen through all the smoke screens, I'm telling people, hey man, you don't need that to get this. You don't need that to get that. Hey man, this is gonna do the same thing as that. Let me give y'all the direction for where MBE going. Boxes. If I get into installations, accessories, and anything else I put my name on, you best believe I'm gonna do my research on it. I'm gonna make sure mine ain't looking like somebody else who just got my name on it. If that's the case, what's the point of me doing it? Some of this stuff y'all know is business as usual. Some of you know, but some of you don't, and then y'all get into the key, to buying key equipment, and you're getting tricked. Seriously. And when I say equipment, I mean subwoofers, amplifiers, processors. Some of them, they just straight copy. They ain't giving you nothing. Now I'm gonna tell you something. These companies coming up every day. Every now and then you get somebody actually trying to do something. Straight up. Every now and then you actually get somebody trying to do something. I'm gonna give you an example. Even though we ain't on good terms, I guess, so to speak, I care less. I feel like Jacob Fuller, he was trying to get y'all something. I do. I really believe that. I'm never gonna take away that King title that the X8 V3 earned. Very first video on my channel, Sundown X8. How can I hate somebody? His basket was original. Came out, what, 2010? 2013? It's about time for something different. You didn't did too much. You didn't did enough dancing around just by the time you come up with something different. You got the brain for it. But some of the other new, and I think of the new crowd, the crowd that came out, I really believe that Sundown's at the head of the pack. That's just my opinion. Whether we have a disagreement about the X8, V4, V3, that's irregardless. He's still the head of the pack. New kid on the block. You wake up, don't I always say you wake up tomorrow, not yesterday? When you woke up, they were here. And he's trying to give you something. But you got a lot of other companies, they ain't giving you nothing. Now, I always tell y'all, MBE rely on, I speak on truth. I'm gonna call it what it is, whether you like it or not. I know somebody else, but I can't even say you would give him props after all that job went did. Truth is the truth. If you do something worth something, I'm gonna speak on and say it's true. If you do something ain't worth nothing, I'm gonna say it ain't nothing. You got some companies out here that using other people's products and ideas and then rehashing it, buying old parts and stuff, saying this old stuff is better than new stuff coming out. Come on, man. Y'all should know better than that. Y'all watching this channel for the last 3 years, you should know, hey, man, that came from this, that came from that. Man, that ain't nothing. If I buy it because I just want to, because I like how I look, I like the color scheme, match the inside, the outside of my vehicle. But I know I ain't really finna get them knocked down. It's just the truth. Y'all should be knowing this. But boy, I'm seeing some stuff today in cardio. I'm like, man, I'll say now. Now, this is a new term I'm going to give y'all. I want to see that one pop up. Business as usual. Remember, everything in the world, everything in the world revolves around money. Business, ain't nobody doing something for nothing. Nobody. Your grass go outside, actually able to cut it for free. You ain't got time to be cutting your grass for free. Ain't nobody doing something for nothing. You gonna have to pay some kind of way. Oh man, look at this.
What happened?
We ain't charged up. Where my other phone is?
Did you bring it in here?
Nah, give me my phone, baby. I was sitting out there, just sitting there playing with my camera. Just sitting there playing with Pro Box 6. Sitting in front of the fireplace with my wife. Is that my phone right there? Nah, right here. Ain't it right here, baby? My other one. What's that? Oh, yeah. What's that phone? What that phone is right there?
There's no phone up there.
There it is right there.
That's the box.
Oh, yeah? Let me get some of these questions. Let me ask somebody, some of these questions while I'm sitting in front of this fireplace. The boy that's not downstairs, man.
Sweating too.
Yeah, let me get some of these questions while I'm up here. I'm live. Connect the internet connection. I'm offline. Let me see. Turn the Wi-Fi back on. Click on. I'm gonna get to y'all questions. Hold on. I'm coming. Just chilling. Very eventful day today. Very eventful day today. No more than usual for your boy. All right, there we go. Live. Let me see. Okay. When the rest of the world says we're dumb, we love buying junk on a daily. Matter of fact, several days are still behind compared to Thilo. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why J Audio ain't came out with a new product so long. Why? They just not catching up to the technology you had now. They just not catching up the way he is now. Huh? DD508 best eights, my boy. You think the 508 is good, you ought to try the 608. And you think the 608 is good, you need to try that grand. You need to try that boy, that 2508. 2508 is just whole horse with no. It don't look like nothing on the market, and it's got a lot of the rib surround eights that y'all see coming out is because they copying DD. But they're not copying them in principle, just copying them in cosmetics. Meaning that they're copying the look. They got the look down pat. They got the ribs down pat. The functionality is what they missing on. That's what they missing. They ain't got the functionality down. Yeah. Appreciate. What's some other ones on the? What you want to know? Some eights under $200 is good. Good like high. What do you mean by good? That does it make base? Cause even a boss sub make base. What do you quantify as good? What are you looking for? Because every subwoofer on the market, even the ones I don't like, make bass. You get it? Every subwoofer on the market, even the ones I don't like, make bass. So what are you quantifying as good? I quantify good as sound quality with output. Oh, sound quality. For under $200? I guess that's a matter of opinion. I guess with everything it's a matter of opinion. I don't think you're gonna find a real excellent sound quality driver for under $200. Me personally, I don't believe that. There's gonna be some things that it's not gonna have. Especially from being able to talk to people from Kicker, Digital Designs, B2 Audio, the relationship I have DC Audio, Small Box Performance, the M38, it's 200. The DVX, yeah, it's. But when y'all say sound quality, I'm saying what do y'all quantify the sound quality though? Every subwoofer make bass. It's the articulation in that bass that's what we're talking about. Scar is just super boomy. I don't know Scar being super boomy. I think Scar is they don't like they not balanced. I think Scar subs like anything above 40. That's just my opinion. Once you start getting below 40, they start having problems. But there's a lot of subwoofers. And when I say start having problems, they'll play 33 hertz, but then I go play 33 with the output that I want to have. It's hard to attain 104 dB at 30 some hertz, man. Or it's very hard to attain. If it was easy, you would see a lot of people with 8-inch setups in any vehicle doing 140. They doing 146s, 145s. I think I seen a guy did a 147 with 2/8. Issue is he was at 46 hertz. They're not doing those music. And metering, not just in the 30s, below 33. Any day now I'm gonna find me a song. And whatever eight's inside that vehicle, one of my kings is gonna do a 140 at 30 hertz. And I always say that if a manufacturer can make an 8-inch do that, it stands to reason that 8-inch subwoofer is gonna perform just as much. So my thing to ask you is, what is your goal, or what are y'all looking for? Because that's like right now, I'm reading a lot of comments, people on the channel, and we talking about 12s and 18s. You ain't saying no 12, 18 nowhere on this channel. You ain't see me run no 12, 18 nowhere on the channel. So we getting a lot of this was coming from social media and stuff, and it just here. Honestly. Most of you, though, I know, like it's 93 people watching now. Most of y'all watching me. It's only like 10, 12 people comment in the comments. The rest of y'all really listening to what I'm saying. Not getting caught up with, because, listen, I'm having an influence on the industry so much now that a lot of people come here just so I can get in comments and give you more opinions. So you got to be careful. Because just because they saying here and I read don't mean I agree with it. The 1108, Miles, you like the 1108? 1108 is definitely a sound quality driver. Not a lot of output. It's going to catch every note nuance in the music. The M3, it's going to catch more. It's going to give you more output, mainly in a small box, which is what the 1108 is geared for. Both of those have soft compliance. So they made to catch every note. They're not really made to get overwhelming amount of output. Now look at this. When DC was asked by his consumer, when Rusty was asked by the consumers, have we want a woofer that can excel even more so in the lows and take more power to give us more output, he came out with the M4, which it looks similar to the M3, but just the basket itself has different dimensions than the M3. He gave you something. Whereas some manufacturers was using the same. In a way, they was achieving their goals, but they was taking a shortcut as well too. They using the same basket over and over again. Been using the same basket for 10 years. It took Rusty. Man, baby, look at that. Rusty had the M3 out in 2013. Fact. Took him 10 years to come out with another 8. 10 years. Now I'm trying to think about some of this. Think on this stuff. Let me get to some of these comments right here. Make sure we see. Boom. What do you think about 4U8? What size amp should I run? I don't think you should run 4U8s in there. I think you should run 2. But from what I know about them, you probably gonna run a good 3K. I don't believe you should run 4.8, but it all depends on the kind of music you listen to too. If you listen to a lot of rock and roll, you probably will run on 4.8s. If you like to a lot of bass heavy notes, emphasis on bass and low notes, this is for Peter Thompson. Now I suggest you just run 2, at the most 3. Why? Because if you really want deep, impactful bass, you're going to have A in the box. There ain't no other way of getting around having A in the box. Just because you put more subs in there don't mean, yeah, I'm going to get louder. Yeah, you can get louder. Train horn is loud. You clap your hands. That's loud. But if you want deep, meaningful bass, you need to have air in the box. You're only going to get so much air in the seat of a truck. If it really need to be that loud for you, then you need to get you another vehicle. I'm not a scam woman say, yeah, man, take your back seats out for bass. I think that's ridiculous. I don't think you should buy an $89,000 truck, take the back seat out, put some $600, $300, whatever amount of sub 12s you put in there. I don't think you should take away the ability of being able to seat 4 people in the back so you can put some subs in there. I don't see the practicality of that. I don't. Unless you're in your 20s, the guy just got a high school or something. Take the back seat out, put 2 15s back there. Hey, I ain't surprised. Heck, I did it. But for the most part, 2.8s will do you fine. Because once you get in, let's say you get 4 608s, that's 6,000. That's 4,000 watts. Where you gonna put 400 amp draw on that truck? Where you gonna put the batteries needed to support that? These are just questions I want to ask you. Where you gonna put the amp at? You got the. If you try to get any kind of closer than necessary volume for your Peter Thompson, for your subs under your seat, you using at least 55 to 50 inches of that. You only got 60 under there. Now where you gonna put the amps at? Oh, I put them behind the seat. So you're gonna put a 4,000K amp behind the seat. Where the ventilation gonna be for this amp? Where you gonna put the extra batteries that's gonna support this 400 amp draw? Maybe you got a efficiency. Maybe it do 4,000, but it's got 350 amounts of fusion. So now you got your 300 amp alternator up front. But remember, the alternator got to take care of the truck too. And these new trucks coming out, especially those of y'all that love to buy a new truck to come out every year, because now Ford got people buying trucks. Yeah, because they got, look at the headlights, the L-shaped headlights. You went out and traded your truck in that you almost really paid for to buy a new truck because you like the LED headlight. Business as usual.
Absolutely.
Business as usual. Now they tell you, yeah, man, get you 4.8s in there so you feel good. So yeah, I got 4.8s in there. Yeah, first time I ask you, yeah, what kind of amp you got? Oh, I got a Design M5K. Ooh, shoot. Where you got it at? Don't tell me you got it behind. Well, you definitely ain't got it on the box, so you got it behind the seat. How you gonna cool this amp off? And what the battery is gonna help support that from the alternator? Because you got some losses coming from the alternator to the back. It's a truck. Did you buy the truck for music, or did you buy the truck so you can put 4.8s in there? I mean, did you buy the truck because you need the practicality of having a truck because you own a home? Or did you buy the truck so you can put 4.8s in it? Bass with functionality. That's MBE thought. Well, I just want overwhelming loudness. Instead of buying 4.8s 4 loudness with deep bass. Why don't you buy 2 of them big dogs? Mm-hmm. And God forbid, I hate to say this, I know Kicker be watching from time to time. Boy, God forbid they ever come out with a solo X8. Ooh, everybody gonna hurt. My beloved DD will be in trouble. If they ever put a booty on the backside of that 43 squints they have on that Q Class 8, if they ever put a large motor stroke on the backside of that thing and release it to the market, it's game over for everybody. We ain't talking about nothing else. Y'all be talking about, y'all, some of you, especially you sundown fanboys, y'all know what time it is. It'll be over with. I want to tell y'all something. Remember when Apex Audio was selling the Q Class 8? Was they? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, they do. Hell yeah, the Apex Audio was selling. The only other 8 they were selling besides their product was the Q Class 8. I ain't lying. This is a fact. They do. Efficiency. May not have the same booty because he moving more air per stroke. He can keep up. If they ever put a motor on the backside of that Joker, man, it's game over for the 8-inch arena. And for those of y'all that hate on how they keep coming out with the 8-inch subwoofers, and honestly, in my opinion, I think the 8-inch subwoofer is the most versatile size it can fit anywhere. You can put them anywhere. Trucks, cars, van, SUV, big base, small space. 8. Let's go. Let me see if I got another question right here. Okay, I think someone in Twin will be building a big Solo X system might break records. Brian, let me talk to you about that. My opinion. Solo X started selling last year, what, April or March? Yeah, April or March. And at the time, you know, at these big systems that people got put together, it takes some time to do it. You ain't just buying that many subs. And if you really want to do it correctly and go through the lanes and meter, you got to understand the sub. You got to play with it yourself in different boxes so you can know how to play with it inside your application. Then they got to build the enclosure to put the subs in. Then they got to supply all the runs of power wire. It takes time. A real reputable guy is going to take months to do that. I mean, look at Carlos, what he did with Carlos Rodriguez, what he did with the lot. Anything he put in there, going to do it once every. On 2K or 600 watts, 1,000 watts, anything he put in there. He know that vehicle so much that he took a boss sub to 172 dB. I don't know if he took that down. He might take that down because I said something about it, and it kind of made people say, well, God damn, yeah, take that up out of there because we don't need people to know that. But the boss sub, I don't know if you got a list. The boss sub did 172 dB inside that vehicle. So he know his vehicle very, very well. So the Solos start selling, what, March or April last year? It's going to be this year you're going to start seeing them go through the lanes. The competitors that you know of, they talk about themselves on social media because they like the fan base following, and the ones you don't. They're going to start going through lanes this year. You're going to see, I really think you're going to see Kicker sweep a lot of awards. My personal, what I feel like. You're going to see them go through the lanes this year, and there's going to be a lot of noise to be made by Kicker. I don't think you stay worried about last year. Man, I ain't heard anybody do nothing because the big boys is actually playing with and design system for them. Take them time. It'll be this year that you'll see a lot of 4 Solo X10s, 12 Solo X10, 18 Solo X10. They ain't even putting their system up. They wait till they get it all the way done. They ain't telling nobody they doing it because they don't want that. They don't need it and don't want it or whatever. They just say, I personally think they came up like we came up, right? New Year's Day, we won't fire no guns off in there. I don't want you to know what I got. Just mess around and mess up. You gonna find it. You ain't gotta worry about shooting in there. Don't do that. You see what I'm saying? So they said, I'm not gonna show you what I got till you go in like, what you running in there? Then they tell you, oh Lord, man, I didn't know you was putting that together. You should have known. You ain't help me buy it. So ain't no me telling you about it. Huh? It's just time to go at it. You know? So this year you're gonna see a lot of Kicker bills. And I think it's gonna be some amazing things. Tools and things. MB, if you have the space for multiple 8-inch subs and Corner is king, why not use a 10 or 12 a bit? Good Lord about it, man. I'm running 2/8. What you talking about some multiple? I'm running two 8s. Have you looked at my vehicle? Where I'm going to fit 12 inches? Well, am I going to fit 12 inches in the wheel? I only got 11 inches to face the sub, but where I'm going to face it? See, you in that school, tools and things, you in that school of logic that think more is better. I had a brother listen today. Matulu heard it. Mark Cook heard it. Just come through Atlanta with your 212 or your 10. I'll let the mates give you the business. They do a 142 easy. Easy. On music. No burp. You gonna hear me. I've had too many witnesses. I ain't stopped doing the 25-8 when they hear video. I don't even, it's loud. And it sound good. I can crack my windows literally. How would they say, baby? I can crack both windows in my vehicle about 3 inches and be 3 cars behind you and turn up and you're going to feel me in your car. If I pull up side by side with you, whatever's in your Matulu or Mark Cook, anybody heard it, if I pull up beside you in my vehicle and I only got 3 inches of my window crack on both sides to turn up, whatever's in your little cubby hole in between your armrest, that's gonna start moving. Fact. If I let the window down, my window gonna move, your window gonna move. Your rear view mirror gonna move like this. Fact, only got 2 8s. That's all I need. I've reached my goal, what I need. Yeah, he ain't paying attention. You just gotta run through here. Just make sure you doing it. And we ain't talking about no burp. Yeah. Just make sure you doing it, because you gonna hear me. You gonna feel me before I get there. When I pull up beside you, everybody in the car going, don't let your windows up. You do better let your windows down if you don't want to hear it. You let your windows up, you not gonna be able to help. You're gonna have a conversation and you're gonna be annoyed because you're gonna feel the pressure. Let your windows down when I pull up. You won't feel the pressure. That's how much acoustic energy is in the air. I ain't finished with that yet. I think I can do more with my vehicle itself. I don't have to go up to a larger sub. I got the biggest sub size I can get in the 2508s. But I can do with a 7.3s cut out too. I don't cheat. Box is key. Box is always key. What made you go from 3 cube box to 2.5 cube box with a 2508s? Jeremy Stones, because I sell 2.5 cube boxes in my underseat truck enclosures. So I went from 3 to 2, so I would know exactly what I'm selling you. And that's why I say where MB is going. Where MB is going is always going to stand on truth, or my opinion. So if I'm showing you the performance of subwoofers in 3 cubes, and I'm specialized in underseat truck boxes and 8s, and most of you can't get 3 cubes under there, will you really value my opinion? I think people value my opinion. Like I told Matulu today, man, that's 2.5 cubes. Yes, and the box I dropped off to you is 2.5 cubes. With the M2500 amp. You get your electrical right, power supply the power to the amp. You got roughly the same size volume I got behind my seat. You got that under your seat. So you can expect exactly what you heard on the video or what you hear in person. That's why I went to a 2.5 cube box. I got faith what I can do with 2.5 cubes with any of my kings. I know for a fact 2.5 cubes with any of my king is a 140 plus. That's why. Miles Bachelor. All I got is a pair of 4 watts and MBE, plenty loud, plenty project DSP and 3-way upgrade to balance. That's what I'm talking about. Miles. What's up, Miles? Is the 3 cubes louder than the 2.5 cubes? Yes, and on less power. Yes, on less power. I don't need that much power in the 3 cubes because what happened is I'm getting a bigger resonation because the box bigger. But not all the cans can work in 3 cubes. Some of them kind of struggle. You gotta know what you're doing with the power because it's taxing for them because the spring ain't that big. There's 2 that perform admirably in 3 cubes. They don't care nothing about it. Godzilla and King Kong. 3 is cool. They'll go with 10. They already embarrassing people with 12s that don't know how to apply their system. And that's what my channel is about. Most of the time, when I roll up on people or come across people and they say, man, my 12s don't sound like that because you're doing something wrong. I'm not saying the 8s are better. You should be loud to me if you got 8s or 10s. You got 12s in a 4 cube box. You're supposed to be loud to me with 2 8s and a 2.5 cube box, even when I run with the 25 OG. Because I'm going to tell you something. I pride myself in what I got because I know how it's the theory and the application, and that's what I'm teaching y'all. The theory and the application that if you don't do it right, somebody with 2 8s can roll up on you and embarrass you with smaller drivers in a smaller box and on less power. I've done it. Man, I got 3K. What you got now? I got 2 Thor 3Ks on these XFLs. Yeah, you do? Let me turn it up. All right. Okay. Then turn mine up. And oh, man. Now let me tell you what you need to get to fix this, because you just lost to some 8s. You should not. Even if you got a car coming out the trunk, there's no way I should be able to do what I do. That's what the challenge is about. Most people, I'm standing behind it, most people still ain't heard 1,000 watts clean. They listen, man, buy this amperage, then never missing the fact, man, you buying all this amperage and all this power. How you gonna support that to get that to the amp? Now I got me a base 5, I got me a smart 5K. What's the amperage on it? Is that smart so it can give you 5,000 watts and only do a 300 amp draw? No, I don't think so. Even they tell you the fusion to put on it. You ain't even seen the full power of that amp. Them subs ain't getting that power to them. So when I pull up with the beast, you know, good God, yeah. Yeah, that ain't never 2,500 watts. But it's overkill on electrical to make sure I can get that 250 amp draw, my voltage don't drop below 13.6. It don't. Matulu look at the day, he said, good Lord, man, I think he's saying 15. Voltage high. Base hitting. He looking at it. He might comment, the base hitting, he's sitting there looking like, good God. That's all I'm gonna see is 13.6. Base hit, it go from 15, 14.8, 14.2. All depends what song I'm playing. The voltage, the power stays so high. The subs good before and the amp stay cool. When he touched the amp, he was like, good God, it's still cool. Yeah, getting all the power he needs to do his job. The name on dust cap is good. If the box is right. But if the amp ain't getting the power it needs, I'm telling you how to do it. Not, hey, buy this because I sell it. Buy this because I sell it. Buy this because I sell it. Do you want me to sign it for you? Man, get out of here with that. I've been building my system in mostly, and it don't really matter. And Carlos proved my point that box is key. You see what he did with the boss sub. I told y'all, I mean to say this all the time. I can make anything sound good. I don't care what you run. My product is the box. At the end of the day, my product is the box. Some stuff I like, some stuff I don't. But my product is the box. At the end of the day, I don't care what subwoofer you get, you're going to have to put it in the box. You're going to have to put it in the box. Fact. The Magnetic, what do you think about factory built load enclosure? I just bought I bought an L7 powered by 12 and 1 box, 1 amp, 1 sub, 98 Suburban product out by her on the way. I don't know what kind of music you listen to, but most of the kicker boxes are tuned relatively high, unless you buy that quad, which is tuned to 31. They tune relatively high. You might be happy if you listen to the music you listen, but if you listen to hip hop and R&B, decaf, rebass, you might not be that thrilled. Yeah. We got another question up here. Okay. I like the magnetics question. What do you think about factory built loading enclosures? I bought a well, I'm a custom box builder, so I really don't care too much about. I didn't think the channel magnetic discuss factory built pre-built enclosures. It kind of be what do you call that? That'd be counterproductive to what I do. I don't think no factory built pre-built enclosure gonna outperform me. If I build a box for your subwoofer, it's gonna outperform your pre-built. The reason why is because pre-built, they're faster, they're quicker. If you can't wait, yes, get you a pre-built. Man, I ain't got time to wait that week for a custom box. I can't argue that. It's 350 million people in America. Some want to wait, some might. Some people serious about their sound. Some of you like you. Man, I just want something quick. Get you a pre-built. Go on about your business. Ain't no sense you even watching me. But your pre-built enclosure, if your neighbor you buy the pre-built, and your neighbor buy the same stuff and put in my custom, he gonna outperform you. Especially if he want low bass. But if that's what you want, I ain't mad at that. Some people want people to do that because y'all always hear me in the boo out, man. 'Cause I know I ain't, I already know I got haters coming all the time. They don't go to Bobby Gator channel asking them what do you think about pre-built enclosure. But they come here on my channel asking for stuff about that. That's cool. That's cool. But I'm still gonna be successful. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. You watching, asking me questions, let me know I'm gonna still be successful. You watching me. They gonna sell, man, because the boxes do what they do. You can't stop it. I believe they tune them like that for all music. Well, you gotta realize when you a manufacturer, let's say it's for kicker. I love kicker. But they're trying to get something for everybody. Everybody listen to music the same. Some people listen to D-bass and re-bass music. I'm talking about, that's some of that re-bass, DJ Hertz, Rusticals. I listen to some of it. They got songs, the highest note is 28 hertz. You can hit it down to 20. If your box tune to 40, you ain't fit to get that. But it's a small contingent of the population that listen to low bass and re-bass music. Then you got people that listen to hip hop and R&B. Some people at one time was calling our music, oh, that's muddy bass, boom bass. Whatever you don't call it, it's a heavy emphasis on the bass drum. Hip hop, rap, whatever term they get is. Some of it garbage day anyway. It's heavy emphasis in African American music, hip hop and R&B. It's a lot of emphasis on bass. From the cello, the piano, since 808, it's a lot of emphasis on bass. We love bass music. The drum out of Africa. When they say, man, what they call them, barbarians, the savages, they playing their drums and people get scared. Yeah, because we use bass to carry far distances because we learned that from the elephants. To communicate. We knew bass carries. It vibes with black people. We love bass music. Our women shake their butt to it. Maybe that's why their butt's so big. They're constantly shaking their butt to it all their life. It gets sore when they get older. I don't know. Then you got pop, which is some of pop, like, what's that Mexican guy's name? Son, that song 24K.
Oh,
Spanish guy.
Bruno
Mars. You got pop. Then you got, you turn me on to them. I like them a lot too. And they got some bass music. Maroon 5. Adam Levine, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Adam Levine. So you got pop. And then you go from pop, you got rock and roll. And then rock and roll, you got punk and acid. Now, all these different genres of music, they have different ways of using bass. As you go toward acid rock and punk, you ain't got no bass. There is no bass in the music unless you get it rebased down here. But the song as it's originally played, They ain't even got a, what rock band you know got a piano on stage? It's feedback to electronic guitar. Some of them I think use violins and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's electronic guitar and that percussion drum. You don't need a subwoofer. You ain't playing nothing sub. Your frequencies are 80 and above. Mid bass drivers will do that. You fine. So in that instance, yeah, a porta box will do you fine. They give you very, very loud the music that you listen to. Just telling you the truth. So when the manufacturer come out like kicking and come out with a sub box, they not gonna just focus in on rock and acid rock, or they're not gonna just focus in on hip hop and R&B, because everybody buys our products. If you really want our product to stand out in your genre of music, they employ you to get a custom box. That's why they sell their stuff to dealers. What kind of music you listen to? Let me tune the box accordingly. Oh, I left out. When I went with hip hop and R&B, before you get the pop, you get country. Country got a lot of bass in it. Yeah. Country got a lot of bass in it. Jeremy Stone, you need a lot of decaf music. You ain't gonna need your epicenter. You got to turn that off. Cause the epicenter is gonna take 28 hertz and cut it in half. Now you playing 14. That ain't gonna work. When you listen to decaf rebase music, you don't need epicenter. That's why it's called decaf and rebase music. They are already doing that to the music, and they telling you the drops. You don't need the epicenter unless you set it accordingly. You don't need it. You can still have it in your system, but you probably gonna need to turn that sweep knob all the way up, so that if you play certain, like you can use the epicenter, man, play some rock and roll, and all it's gonna do is take that drum, that pitch of that drum, and it's gonna drop it down to where I like it at. See, hip hop and R&B, we like music between 35 and below, 35 hertz and below, real low. Some people might say 38 and below, but we like it real, real low. What some people would call, that's muddy bass, it's boomy bass, whatever you want to call it, man. That's what we like. You call it whatever you want to call it. It's not articulated. It's not whatever. That's what we like. What they say, baby? As long as it got that beat, followed by as long as it got that followed by that boom. That's what we listening for. That's what we want. If it ain't got that, it ain't nothing. It ain't worth listening to. I don't care what they talking about. If it ain't got that low bass, you know what I'm saying? I don't listen to it. My wife over here, oh man, she diversifying my music interests. I even like some Adele now. Man, 'cause my wife like Adele. Maroon 5. Who else you done turn me on to? You tell me about one song. Is it a Taylor Swift song?
Probably will.
Yeah, it was a Taylor Swift, Dark Horse.
I don't know.
Yes, and she turned. I said, "Ooh, I like that song. Kind of like that." So it all depends. So that's the matter of fact. They do a prefab box. They trying to get something for everybody. You gonna get something. Might not excel in your music, but you gonna get something. That's why they come out pre-built enclosures. Let's see, we going up here some more. Let me see. All right. Raising Cane's here. I'm going to have you be me one from I'm driving down to Georgia from Connecticut. Boy, I had people drove from Arkansas. Remember that dude but that horn? I had people drive to come here. I know one thing, I ain't nobody drive here in 25H that say, man, have not what they always say? The video don't do it justice. I hear up, man, the video don't do it justice. I ain't never in my life heard 2H sound like that. And then sometimes they name the brand. Yeah, you right, man. It's a whole nother animal. Especially when I got King Kong, when I got Godzilla in there. Good God Almighty. Yes, sir. That's what I do. Pressure. Nod told me today, he said, man, yeah, you right, you did that. And he got a little, still outside the door, man, you can feel it. You can stand outside my door. You can stand outside my door, not indoor. Open the door. Stand about 6 feet away, 6 to 8 feet away. When the bass hit your pants, your shirt, you will feel it. Fact. When the bass hit, you gonna feel a little, and then number 2 8s in there. Let's go. But I feel like for instance, like this dude, but I'm used to it. Like this dude, Vernon Jackson. They talking about prefabs. Why would we come on a custom box builder shop talking about a prefab?
Mhm.
That's so. But see, that I'm used to being disrespected. That's just. That's why I see some of y'all look at this. Y'all see all these people know my name. You realize, man, you know how many attacks you get? You get subtle attacks, direct attacks. You gotta have tough skin to do what I'm doing. Cause they gonna come right on you. Hey, man, they'll message you and try to waste your time. But you still gotta be professional. In fact, my brother got mad at me the other day. He asked me, he said, man, he got some vehicle. I said, man, don't you got brackets or something all over your seat? And he said, yeah. I said, well, I don't think you got enough room for under the seat box. I don't think you have enough room to do under the seat box. So then he gets mad, messaged me back. You know, he said, well, what's my options? I said, sir, I just told you you can't put none on the seat of your truck. I don't know what else to tell you. He sent me back a smart comment. Yeah, thanks for your professionalism. What was I supposed to tell him? If I just told you the truth, I can't put 2/8 on your seat because of the brackets of the X, and then you had what are the options? What are the options? What other options can I tell you? I just told you I can't put it on the seat of your truck. I can't put it on the seat. And then this individual gets mad at me because I tell him the truth. What are the options? So my exact message was, sir, I don't know what to tell you. I told you can't put it on, sir, you can't put it on the seat of your truck. I don't know what else to tell you. Thanks you for your, thank you. You were very helpful. Thanks for your professionalism. So you want me to lie to you? Oh, I guess you want me to do like some car. Hey man, take the seat out of your truck and put 15s. And I ain't finna tell nobody to do the mess like that. So what I'm saying is, you gonna get attacked in here. Y'all get attacked even on no feet while I'm doing these live. I know what's coming. I keep telling y'all, there's 37,000 people up there. You think for a minute I think everybody up there like me? Most of the people of these 100 people watching right now, some of them waiting for me to fall. They want to hear one bad comment. Yeah, man, this dude took me and gave me, he took my money. You ain't gonna heard that because I know what I'm doing.
Pride yourself in integrity.
I pride myself in my integrity. And because of who I am, I got to be way better than. Let me tell you something. That's one of the things about being the outcast or being dejected or talked about. I got to be far better than my competitors. I have to be. They don't have the same standard I'm held to. Fact. I have to be far better. I can't make a mistake. My mistake gonna get exploited. Be all on Facebook.
Absolutely.
My wife's in it. Absolutely. I have to be. I like the pressure. I like it. I can thrive off of it. That's why I say that people that want to be, y'all think it's easy. It ain't easy as you think. When you sit yourself in the public eye, rocks will be thrown at you. And everybody here ain't here for your success. Some sitting back, they sitting back just like it, they just waiting. I know they gonna get something on that joker. I just can't wait. I can't wait. You ain't gonna get nothing on it. My integrity paramount. What I say I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do. What I say I ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna do. I'd rather you be mad at me because I can't give you a box than you be mad at me because I gave you something that didn't work. Yeah, fact. Do you sell box design or sell bills? Sorry, you got nah. I don't sell box design. Cause one guy, how do you build a box? You think I'm printing out schematics to build boxes? Once I know the leaders of the cubic feet, I can work out the dimensions in my head. I don't need no cut this way. I don't have to look at a blueprint to build a box. I do it every day for the most part, except the days I'm off. Do you also install you building tune app? No, I don't do none of that. Nah, I don't do no installation. I can only do one thing: build box, build and ship. Build and ship. See, when you put yourself in the public eye, you get open for a whole lot of stuff. That's why I say some of you think yeah, man, I'm gonna do what the MBE do. And I see so many. I see my influence on the social media. I see everybody want to pop up and say they build boxes, bash my boxes, so they think I ain't never said nothing bad. I ain't said nothing bad about nobody else out there to build a box. Can't find damn video of me doing that. Ain't necessary. It's 370 or 50 million people in America. I can't build a box for everybody. I build a box for people who want to get a box built by me. If you don't, congratulations. If you want to build it yourself, hey, shots out. I ain't got to help you do it, though. But, hey, great. I wish you the best. That's how I got to where I am started years ago. I ain't never asked nobody to build me a box. I built my own box. Either I got the time, the tool, or technical knowledge. Once I had all three, I started building boxes all the time. Then I started building for people. I ain't got no problem with my mom build their own box. Why you don't sell design? I don't. You can't make me sell you a design. Ain't that I don't want to build it. I don't want to build a box for you. I just don't. I don't have the time to sit back. I'm not gonna do all that. I got other stuff to do. Build boxes to get out. I wish you the best if you want to do that for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. But I don't bash other people to get on top. I don't have to do that. I just do me. Let the chips fall where they may. And my firm belief, I know how to tell people, hey man, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Why? Because it ain't gonna sound good. No. Uh, mm, what they, Marcus, I think we talked. I think we gotta talk again. But just text me. You ain't got most of my customers, like I said, you don't have to talk to me here. You got the phone number and you've already became a customer. Just text me and give me time. I'll respond to you. You ain't gotta talk here because you know how many marks this guy here says Marcus. Man, you know how many markers is? Ooh, what? So just text me. With a $1,200 budget, what 2/8 and would you get? The box is also coming out. Ooh, with a $1,200 budget, what 2/8 and amp would you get? The box is also coming out of this price. I can't tell you because you won't be able to get all that from me with no $1,200. So I can't answer your question. You got to go to somebody else. I can't answer your question. $1,200, I can't answer your question. Not enough. Stephen Smith, thinking of putting the Fierce 8 in my RAV4. Watch all your videos on them. Keep your head up, move forward, bro. That's all you can do. That's all you can do, brother. Keep moving forward, man. I'm glad I'm held to a high standard. My haters don't know y'all making me better because I know my haters are my motivators, right, baby? I know so many of y'all waiting for me to mess up that I ain't going to mess up. I pray every day, God, thank you for this day. These boxes go out, now I'm sending them out with little scriptures written inside of them. And keep it moving. Everybody pay me for something, get it. Fact. And I'm not hearing these sad stories we hear people say, yeah, man, I paid such and such, man, that was 6 months ago. 6 months to get a box? Yeah, but I paid such and such 4 months ago. Ooh, seriously? Oh, I see what they doing. I don't do that. Because, man, how do you get a hold of him? He don't respond. I'm only going to respond if I got a spot open. I'm only going to respond if I got a spot open. Yeah. Alexa, now the dude that say I can't answer this question for 1,200, that doesn't mean you can't find what you're looking for 1,200. I'm just saying you can't get it for me for 1,200. You're not gonna get 2 subs, an amp, and a box for $1,200 for me. I'm not saying you can't go get that happen. You can probably make that happen local or do it yourself. I'm saying you're not gonna get that for me for $1,200. Not possible. Not what I would recommend. Not possible. I ain't ashamed to say it. Stand on it. If you're mad about it, ain't nothing I can do about that. If people that get mad at the truth, what I'm gonna do? Are we not considering lithium battery banks with them for better the truth, the high output outside? Are we not considering lithium? I don't know. Maybe you own a lithium battery company. I ain't putting lithium because I don't run lithium. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but I ain't running lithium. I know the future is going that way, but I ain't running lithium right now. I've seen cars blow up with lithium. People have problems with it. I don't run lithium. So I'm only gonna speak on stuff, and that's what separates me from the rest of the crowd. I'm only gonna speak on stuff I got experience with. I'm not here to just make, oh yeah, this dude learn. I don't run lithium. So why would I speak on lithium? You ain't got no experience with MB? Exactly. So why would I speak on it? See, that's why I like everything I done came through in life, got me where I am. Right? People know when I speak from truth. I ain't gonna speak on nothing I got no experience with. If I tell you 8 can do something, because I done had that 8. I don't do no conjecture. I don't base it on what I feel. It's two L's, fact and fiction. Not what I feel, what I know from actually having it. That's what I base my opinion on. And if you base your opinion on mine, you know, when MB said this how it ain't how you feel, this is what I have known and found out. And as a video show, I correct myself when I'm wrong. Are DB Drive WX G212 good speakers, or should I get G5s? Any speaker is good in the box designed for it. Any speaker. All speakers make bass. The articulation, the accuracy, transient response, and the output is where you pay for different performance levels. All speakers make bass. The GTs will sound good in the box designed for it. The G5s will sound good too in the box designed for it. The G5s will have more output than the G2s. Any subwoofer is good in the box designed for it. Carlos Rodriguez did 172 dB inside his vehicle, and the box wasn't designed for it, but because he knows his vehicle and his box building skills and his application, took a 6-pound sub to the 172 dB. All the coil failed. Yeah, y'all still admit the coil should have failed $172, 172 dB, and only weigh 6 pounds, cost $89. It should fail. I ain't surprised it failed. I'm surprised it hit 172 dB. That's what I'm surprised at. That's what my mind's at. 6,800 stuff down to about 300, 400 on the box. Lord have mercy, $300, $400 on the box. You definitely ain't finna get no box with me. I ain't got no problem saying that. $300, $400 on the box for 2 8s. Nah, you ain't get one with me. She said $6,800 on the subs and amp. $6,800 on subs and amp? Good God. What that? Oh, you a tour amp guy. Wrong channel. Cause you can get you one of the amp. You said $300, $400 Blue Kush. You tour amps guy. This ain't the channel for you. Budget Bass Head channel for you. I don't think he'd be a boss, but Budget Bass Head, he's channel for you. He can design a system for you for $1,200. He can get you 2 8s amp, probably for $600, $700. Leave you $500 to get the box. I know Bobby Gately sells his truck box for $1,200. 2 8s. Mine ain't that price. But it's not that price, but it ain't cheap. But Budget Bass Head is, well, I ain't gonna say it is cheap. It's cheaper than Bobby's.
Not cheap, least expensive.
That's least expensive. But I'm not saying that what he charged for his box ain't worth it. Every man, every box builder gonna charge what they feel their product is worth. You're not getting on to see truck box me for no $300, $400. I'm sorry. As far as picking your equipment, Blue Kush, you need to watch Budget the Bass Head. Budget Bass Head. I'm pretty sure he can talk, and you'll be happy because that's what you. And I'm not trying to talk you up. You saying that's what you want to pay for your system? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Stick to it. Don't let my tone belie what you say you want to do. If it's if a sound system only worth $1,200 to you, stick to it. I don't review $99, $89 subs. I can't help you. To me, it costs what it costs. I love my sound. My 8's MSRP is $1,600. It's just 2 of them. All bells and whistles options. Like, I knew what Nard told me today. He said, man, it is live, but shit, for $1,600, shouldn't it be? I said, you got that right. I said, I can't take nothing away from that. Yeah. For the money I paid just in the sub, it should be doing what it's doing. You should not think it's 2 8s. Fact. Yeah. Yeah. My 2.8 DDE costs 50. Exactly. Tell them James Sample. Yeah. That's it. That's what it is, baby. That's what it is. This channel here, we don't talk about. I ain't in the school of camp. People say, man, can you give us a more affordable option? Nowhere in the title does it say affordable option. The channel, it said the MBE where it costs what it costs. If you don't like that, then why are we watching me? Because you're not finna change my opinion to your opinion. This is YouTube. You watching me. YouTube, what I want you to see about me. For it costs what it costs. My sound costs. I ain't gonna cheap out. Not on my side. I love music. All kinds of music. Except acid rock and hard rock. I listen to pop. I just told you like Maroon 5. Some what's that? Adele. I like Creed. I like some Van Halen. What's that dude name? What's the other dude I love all the time? Phil Collins. Oh, love me some Phil Collins. Oh my God. And I love hip hop and R&B. So I love my music so much that I can't cheap out. Can't cheap out. I just can't do it. Tara said we now playing shoots and ladders over here. Boy, you joke is terrible, man. King Q last 8 versus D20 with all the power for both. Which is better? 25-8 gonna edge him out. 25-8 gonna edge him out. Fact not fiction. 25-8 gonna beat him substantially. Roughly 600 watts for the 15, but the Q class is king. Now he did do 140, 1500 watts, 33 hertz, $259 sub. Okay, 115 sub sound better than 212. Can't answer a question like that. Can't. That's a generalized statement. Can't answer a question like that. Yeah, 115 can sound, obviously, yeah, 1 can sound better than 2. 112 can sound better than 215. It can go any kind of way. Sounds great, brother. I should be in prime to see again the sky barbecue. I have a fatty looking ceiling, but it's a sleeping one with the smallest seal box. I don't know what he said. Prime to see. I don't know what that means. That new kicker coming out will get that 25-8 though. If kicker comes out with a solo X8, it'll be a game changer. The whole industry on to wake up. People will be upset. All right. I think I'm gonna end this right now. I think enough of you have watched the channel. A lot of you have, what do you call that thumb? A lot of y'all have leached accordingly. Come to me, because they come here so they can leech off MB. But most of you watch. You got people in the comments, but most of you watch and listen and interact with the moderator of the video. The rest of you, y'all do what y'all do. But like my Lord tell me, y'all still gonna watch me eat. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. See you in the next one, Brian. You can't stop, man. You're gonna have to watch me eat. You're gonna have to watch me grow. When I was at 3,000, now I'm at 37. You'll still be here when I'm at 67. When I'm at 100,000. Somewhere I know you. Man, I couldn't. Yeah, you couldn't. You couldn't. You're gonna be a little fat leech. You're gonna get the crumbs off the table. I hope I turn you into a Christian at the end of the day. But you can't stop. You can hate it, not like it, but you can't stop it. Peace.